This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for May 29th, 2025. Just announced Falling in Reverse are going out on the God is a Weapon tour. That includes a stop on September 13th in Mansfield, Mass. At the Xfinity Center with Slaughter to Prevail, Hollywood Undead, and Sleep Theory. Those tickets are on sale now. In Flames have announced they've parted ways with their drummer, the latest band to do it, saying, quote, "It is with profound gratitude and appreciation that we announce our creative decision to part ways with Tanner Wayne. His dedication and musicianship over the last several years has left and will continue to leave a lasting mark on this band. We wish him nothing but the best." In recent weeks, The Who have parted ways with longtime drummer Zach Starkey. The Foo Fighters let Josh Freese go a couple weeks ago. And back in March, Guns N' Roses announced their amicable split with longtime drummer Frank Farrar. And Isaac Carpenter has parted ways with AWOL Nation. The Wu-Tang Forever time capsule is a one-of-a-kind vault that will travel during the Wu-Tang Clan's upcoming tour. Titled Wu-Tang Forever, The Final Chamber, it kicks off in Baltimore, Maryland on June 6th. RZA saying in every city we'll be putting something new inside this time capsule, something from your city to connect with you all in the Wu cities and Wu fans around the world. This Wu-Tang Forever time capsule will only be seen in the Shaolin Temple VIP. We invite you to be part of the legacy. Metallica's Black Album this week received double diamond certification, while Master of Puppets received its 8 times platinum certification. The Black Album remains the best-selling album of the entire decade of the 90s, selling 20 million copies and counting. Master of Puppets was selected by the Library of Congress for preservation into the National Recording Registry for being, quote, culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. The album has long been regarded as a watershed moment in the history of rock music. The album's sheer power and complex songcraft earned Metallica their first gold record, elevating the band to new heights and critical acclaim. Queens of the Stone Age new live performance from Alive in the Catacombs will have a limited international screening in theaters early next month. The stripped-down set was the first ever live performance to take place in the Catacombs of Paris and was shot last summer with director Thomas Rames. Josh Homme saying, "We're so stripped down because the place is so stripped down, which makes the music so stripped down, which makes the words so stripped down. It would be ridiculous to try and rock there. All of those decisions were made by that place. That place dictates everything. It's in charge. You do what you're told when you're in there." Baby Metal have unveiled a new collab from their upcoming new album, Metal Fourth. Following April's From Me to You with Poppy, Baby Metal have now unleashed the single with Slaughter to Prevail, Song 3. Originally scheduled for release in June, Metal Fourth is now set to arrive on August 8th. Kings of Leon have canceled a long run of upcoming UK and European shows following a freak accident by Caleb Followell. An online post said, "Hello to everyone out there, especially our European fans who are coming to see us this summer. Unfortunately, I regret to inform you that those shows have been canceled due to a freak accident that happened the other day. I broke my foot pretty bad playing with my kids. It's pretty gnarly and I'll spare you the details, but we're fortunate enough to have some great doctors here in Nashville that gave me emergency surgery. I'm on the mend, but they told me that I can't be on my feet, traveling, or anything for the next 8 weeks or so, which is a big bummer." Styx have announced their 18th studio album, Circling from Above, that features the new single, Build and Destroy. The album arrives everywhere on July 18th. Hurley, the global apparel and lifestyle brand, and Travis Barker, the world-renowned drummer and producer, have just fused for a new collab in 2025. Travis Barker is the first brand ambassador and the creative force behind the capsule collection. John Fogerty has re-recorded an album's worth of Creedence Clearwater Revival classics for an upcoming collection called Legacy, the Creedence Clearwater Revival Years, which is set to be released on August 22nd. in a clear reference to Taylor Swift, who's released Taylor's version remakes of 4 of her albums after being unable to purchase the rights to the original recordings. Fogerty is calling his remakes John's versions, although unlike Swift, he does own his own masters. Saying, quote, "For most of my life, I did not own the songs I had written. Getting them back changes everything. Legacy is my way of celebrating that, of playing these songs on my terms with the people that I love." In a recent sit-down interview with his longtime friend Billy Morrison, Ozzy Osbourne, commenting on his final performance coming up on July 5th in his hometown of Birmingham, England. Saying, quote, "I haven't done any physical work for at least 7 years. Saying by hook or by crook, I'm going to make it on stage at Villa Park. I've got this trainer guy who helps people get back to normal. It's hard going, but he's convinced that he can pull it off for me. I'm giving it everything I've got." He continued, "All I can say is that I'm giving it 120%. If my God wants me to do the show, I'll do it." Former Red Hot Chili Peppers guitarist and current touring member of Pearl Jam, Josh Klinghoffer, has avoided a possible jail sentence after entering a plea deal in the vehicular manslaughter case that was brought against him last year. Attending court in Alhambra, California, he entered a no-contest plea in the case that was brought after a vehicle Klinghoffer was driving struck a 47-year-old pedestrian in March of 2024, Israel Sanchez, who died from his injuries. The no-contest plea means that Klinghoffer accepts conviction but does not plead or admit guilt. He'll serve 60 hours of community service and a year of probation and will undertake a driver safety class. At the time of his arraignment, Sanchez's family lawyer claimed to be in possession of a video of him on his cell phone at the time that he hit and killed Israel Sanchez. During court proceedings, the prosecutor warned Klinghoffer about his future conduct, saying if you continue to drive while distracted and as a result of your driving someone is killed, you can be charged with murder. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 260, featuring Josh Todd from Buckcherry, is available now.